Okay, we're rolling. Rolling. Is this thing on? Happy Friday. It's a fiery Friday. I don't know if it is. It's actually cold out there. Cold is a stretch. It's a little chillier than it's been. It's like 70 degrees today. It's okay. I'm tolerating it. I don't love it, but tolerating it. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody feeling? What's the energy like for you? Are you all staying grounded and inspired? I'm feeling pretty flipping inspired right now. So I'm going to keep with that frequency. There's been some things that have shown up in my peripheral that in the past would have really activated me in a way that would have maybe taken me out of my inspiration, but I'm just not that anymore. It just doesn't exist in the same way. I'm just like, no. Like I have this experience now where I'm like working through things in a way that just keeps it pushing. It's like no more low vibration baloney. And when it creeps in, when it comes in, it's like, rather than resisting it and saying, no, not that, don't think that, feel that, say that, whatever. I just let it flow through me. And I'm like, yep, that's good. And it's a different experience. It's like when you're receiving thought and just allowing the thought to exist versus, trying to reject it, resist it. Path of least resistance. So, yes, that's been my experience. I'll speak for myself. What are you guys doing this weekend? I am in the deep throes of rebranding. It's fucking awesome. It's a lot of work. It's more work than... It's a lot of work. Although, I look at what I've been doing lately as just work related to projects that I did when I was in school, in graduate school and college. It's like you just take on these projects and you see them through, and it's just fun. There's like a reward at the end. So, or, when that stage of the process is complete, then something new emerges. So fun. All right, you guys, let's see what wants to come through for today, Friday, August 27th. Crown chakra, dynamic, feminine energy. Yesterday was the masculine, today is the feminine, the yin and the yang. Wow. Essentially almost the same reading. Yesterday, it was dynamic, solar plexus, divine masculine. Now it's the crown, feminine, dynamic. This is when you're able to trust that what you're receiving is in alignment with your connection to source, what I was just saying, so that you can transmute whatever dark energy is around you into light. So it's the being able to see the contrasting energy so that it can move you forward in a way that allows for ease and grace and joy and nurturing energy that is connected to your ability to express yourself in a really powerful way that is received in a way that's from a place of love and nurture. And I like this. This is good stuff. Cool. So it's going to come in through your crown. You're going to receive it, and then it's going to flow through your heart. Or it's just going to start to create a torus field in that energy realm. Cool. All right, so let's see. I like this. So there's going to be some dynamic feminine energy that's going to really inspire you. Cool. Could be your own. Could be who you spend your time and energy with over the course of the next few days. Could be something you listen to, something you read. I'm reading this book called The Recollections of Joan of Arc. It's fucking amazing. Joan of Arc was a badass, just in case you didn't know that. She was. And she inspires me to continue to use my voice, even if it is completely misaligned. She was actually killed for her perspectives that are now so like powerful and cutting edge. It's crazy. But she had downloads and some sort of psychic ability that was allowing her to foresee things that were so far beyond the advancement of the thinking of the people that she was around, that they thought she was nuts and a heretic. And as I think they killed her, she was 19. She wasn't very old. Okay. Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. Ooh, what is that? Seven of Pentacles, Temperance, Hanged Muse, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Six of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Okay, so there is, I see Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini. All right, you guys, there's this experience of holding back being really reserved with your energy, your time, and your resources, because there is this experience of something that you're letting go of, something that you're losing. There's a loss here. There's some sort of release. There's some sort of material loss, whether it be financial, it could be, there's something that you're letting go of, that you're releasing, that you've been contemplating for some time, making some decisions around how to really conserve your energy, how to conserve your resources, because you've really gotten clear for yourself what has been your particular patterning around how you've used your time and energy. And by really you've worked really hard on bringing things together for yourself, and you're seeing things now from a new perspective on how you want to go forward. And you're really inspired in that energy. You're really inspired to be successful in learning some new things around creating abundance in your life. And that's going to mean releasing and letting go of feeling the loss of whatever you're leveling up into. It's like feeling like you might have this experience. I had this thought yesterday. In the past, when I have experienced things where other folks I have been, gosh, how would I say, disappointed in the way that things have gone or not gone in my life. And I may have in the past taken things personally, like why don't they see the value in what I'm contributing or whatever. But, in jobs or in my entrepreneurial endeavors, whatever it is. Now that experience for me is more like, I can't focus on what they see or don't see. I have to release and let go of whatever doesn't serve me. Whatever I have this experience of being sort of shunned or left out of, it's because it's not for me. it's not in the frequency of the vibration that I'm evolving into. It's who I used to be. And that's no longer serving me and my endeavors forward. So there's this opportunity for things to really come together that are really, inspired in alignment with the mission that you're traveling on, because you've been able to see things from a different perspective. And you're moving away from whatever nonsense has been circumventing in your space towards something very calm and serene and beautiful and thoughtful, because you're transforming your experience around what it is that you find to be loving for yourself. You're changing this reality and moving forward into a whole new cycle of life that's going to be really in alignment with what does abundance look like for you. So by releasing and letting go of whatever loss you've been experiencing, you open up to this really inspired opportunity of abundance to flow through to you. Okay? So by really seeing this new opportunity, there's a new opportunity for you to really see how these temptations have been conflicting. There's this really powerful, tangible, grounded, fresh energy for you to face forward. Toxicity. What is toxic? What is not in alignment with your true nature, your true integrity, your balance? So however that looks, whether it be in the form of people, in the community that you may have surrounded yourself, or with particular behaviors, how you spend your money, how you have habits, there's this fresh opportunity for you to see that and move quickly forward through whatever these conflicting messages are towards your truth and integrity. It's like onward, moving on. Not today, Satan. So by really seeing that, you're like, not today, Satan. I mean, literally, it's the Ace of Pentacles to the Devil, to the Knight of Wands, to the Five of Wands. So it's like being really grounded in some fresh, powerful ingenuity and seeing the toxicity and moving away from it and through the messaging, like going through a tunnel. You're like going through a tunnel of noise. There's like some noise that's coming, and there's like this experience where you're gonna maybe be somewhere, see something, experience something where you're gonna be so like, whoa, I don't want this. And it's like, let me swim my way out. Let me ride out of this fast. Let me get the fuck out of Dodge. Okay? And let me get back into my peaceful serenity of balance and harmony and integrity. Okay? Yes. Because in that space, that's where the beauty is. That's where the magic is. That's where the abundance is flowing. Okay? All right, messages from your higher self. Emperor, High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles. That's light. That's a nice energy. Really seeing your power and using your intuition and your inner knowing to ground you tangibly in a very beautiful, serene, grounded, nurturing, stable abundance. Yes. And abundance can look like anything, you guys. It could look like material things. I mean, abundance is having everything you need and not needing anything. It's like having everything that you need. You need nothing. That to me is abundance. You need nothing in this moment to satisfy you because you're in an ultimate space of satisfaction. So that Queen of Pentacles energy is like that experience for me. It's like when you are really in a space of grace and integrity and having everything that you need, which gives you an opportunity to really contemplate, like a space to really just ruminate on, like, what does work for you, what is gonna be, what cup are you gonna drink it from? Okay, this gives you some opportunity to sit there and think about, I'm in a good space. Now I get to decide how this is gonna go. I'm okay with how things are. I'm like really feeling a lot of synergy. My palate is very pleased. Okay, so where are we going here with this? I'm satiated. Yes. Page of Cups, Sun, King of Swords. So no kings today other than the King of Swords. Yesterday there were 3 kings minus the King of Swords. So he's showing up today and he's saying there is a new offer of something very vibrant and beautiful that is grounded in integrity here. There is a new opportunity of something very fresh and loving and beautiful that is grounded in integrity that you are walking in the direction of by really seeing what is continuing to create this awareness of awakening to like what isn't you. That contrasting information that you get inspired to learn, whatever that is, continues to reinforce where you need to be. So when you listen to Esther Hicks or Abraham channel, she talks a lot about where people will say, well, what about all the suffering? What about the crime and the violence and the war and the animals that are being killed for our own personal pleasure? Okay, so that really is the contrasting information that it informs us and inspires us to evolve. It's necessary for us to be in that contrasting experience in order to continue to evolve our consciousness into compassion and integrity, okay? So it's not so that we continue to be victim to the world around us. It's so that we can continue to see that information to inform us forward in integrity. Cool. Nothing is wasted. Sweet results await you, and it's time for you to take some time out. Okay, so while you're in this, so the past is what it is, okay? So it happened. It happened the way it happened, and all of that experience can give you the wherewithal to cultivate something beautiful, something very sweet to the palate, tasty to the palate. And it's going to be necessary for you to really continue to strategize and continue to align yourself in this frequency of integrity and like intention. So like this is like you're really going deep into working on a project that's going to really cultivate this experience of the next level. And it's in alignment with abundance because you're learning how to be inspired and successful and learning new things that are in alignment with who you're becoming. So that's awesome. Okay, there's a theme. This seems to be what's been happening lately. So I hope that there was a message in this reading for you. I hope that you are on the journey of success in a way that is satisfying to your highest good and in alignment with the mission and the contribution to the overall evolution of humanity. So, all right, happy Friday, TGIF. I'll see you guys soon.